One man is dead after a shooting at a hotel in Northeast Portland. Police are still searching for the gunman. Fox 12's Mackenzie Richmond was on the scene and has the latest in this investigation.
Portland police responded to the scene of a deadly shooting here at the Quality Inn at Northeast Skidmore and 82nd just after 7:15 this morning. For hours, police went room to room searching for the suspect. We've actually been able to hear officers calling out. Take a listen. Now, it may be a bit difficult to hear, but that was a Portland police officer telling someone to come out of a hotel room with their hands up. As of now, police are still searching for the suspect or suspects in this shooting. It's not clear if the suspect left the hotel, which is why police are going door to door to try and track them down. What we know so far is that police responded to shots fired at the Quality Inn at 7:15 this morning. When officers arrived on the scene, they found a man in the parking lot with injuries. He was taken in an ambulance to the hospital, but has since died. Police have not released his name. At this time, there are more questions than answers. Right now, we don't know what led up to the shooting or exactly how many people were involved. I did, however, speak with one neighbor who lives across the street from the hotel. While he didn't hear the gunfire this morning, he told me he's not surprised by it because it's a shady area. Now, to assist in the ongoing investigation, the Portland Police Tactical Team and Homicide Unit also responded to the scene, as well as the Special Emergency Reaction Team and Crisis Negotiation. As you can see, it's still an active scene here at the Quality Inn in Northeast Portland. Of course, we'll continue to keep you updated with the latest, both on air and online at kptv.com. Mackenzie Richmond, Fox 12, Oregon.